Dear ladies and gentlemen, meine liebe Freunde, welcome to External Star Channel. Today I will be unboxing and then reviewing this Mercedes-Benz G4 from 1938. Yeah, quite old. It was made in 1:18 scale by the signature models, and there were actually 3 different colors when this one came out. It's already some time ago, so you can't really buy this one new. So it was white, black and matte gray. So this one is actually black. As you know, I'm really always looking for the black ones. Yeah, so now since I will be building a series of pre-war Germany or war Germany, because this one especially was used also by Adolf Hitler, which means, okay, that's quite some amazing model. And I also have it with 3 different soldiers who were attached to this. So nice. And actually there is some kind of history. I already seen this one on eBay for some time, but it was always so expensive. And then another company, I think it's MFG or MGC. Now I'm a bit lost. I don't know what exactly is the name of the company, but they are producing this exactly the same model, but in resin, or I'm not sure if this is resin, but it's fully closed and it's quite cheap, quite affordable. It's below 100. And then you can buy this one for like, I don't know, 300 to 400, sometimes even 500 bucks on eBay, if this is in great condition. And I found this one, and it started with $1, and I was bidding like crazy, yeah, and my limit was sky high. So eventually I was just waiting what will be the price, but I knew I would eventually win. Yeah, and then I won it. So now maybe you're also curious how much I paid in the end. I'm not sure if I should tell you, but it was crazy. Definitely below 400. Okay. So now let me open it. Let me open it. We have actually here this stripe here. So this box is pretty nice because once you open it, yeah, you directly see what is actually inside. And here I must be really careful because I received this one with 3 figures, but actually the plastic cover for those figures is not here, yeah? So somehow it's missing, but everything else is in perfect shape. So look at that. We have three soldiers here, and then there are actually no screws. There is only this plastic cover. So let me just gently take it off. Okay. And then we have the model itself, and it's in pretty good condition. It's really wow, and it's super heavy and it's super pretty. Okay, so now I don't need a box anymore. I think I will just put it somewhere else. Good, so we have this beautiful model. And let me just, is there any text with that? It doesn't look like, yeah, so signature models, and there is no, oh wow, I was waiting for some, explanation what this car actually is. But of course we have internet. So let's check out first some videos and pictures of the real one, a little bit of description, so what it actually was, and then we will go to the review.
The Mercedes-Benz W31 Type G4 was a German 3-axle off-road vehicle first produced by Mercedes-Benz as a staff or command car for the Wehrmacht in 1934. The cars were designed as a 7-seat touring car or closed saloon and were mainly used by the Nazi regime in parades and inspections, as they were deemed too expensive for general army use. Between the years 1934 and 1939, only 57 were produced. Out of the 57 cars, at least 3 exist in original form. A car used during the annexation of Czechoslovakia and Austria before the war is preserved at the Sinsheim Auto and Technik Museum in Germany. There is a second piece now stored in El Prado in Spain, and a third one is in Hollywood, and it appears in the opening credits and some scenes of TV series Hogan's Heroes. The top speed of this car was actually only 67 kilometers per hour, which equals to 42 miles per hour. The car was actually incredibly heavy. The curb weight was 3.7 tons, which equals over 8,000 pounds. This all-terrain vehicle was actually not suitable for terrain at all. It was only used on high-quality roads during parades and inspections, but when somebody tried to use it in soil or in some muddy road, it was always stuck and impossible to use. What you can see now on the video here are some live examples of the preserved units. Yeah, so this one is actually a gray variant with black wheels. And now also let me show you how this car was actually driving.
Okay, so let's start with this model. As I said, it's a diecast model, pretty heavy, like in the real life. Yeah, very heavy vehicle, and also not very suitable to terrain. Yeah, so that was the experience. And even if it has 6 wheels, not really good for some roads between villages. Yeah, it was really more suitable for regular roads, for the cities, for the parades, and for the highways that were actually built during this era in Germany. Okay, so we have here this one. This is probably the driver. You can somehow fit him here. Oh, can I? Yeah. All right. He does he fit there? He should. He is supposed to be the driver here. Nobody else. Okay. So yeah, sit there and drive the car. Perfect. Yeah. So it's really working now with those two other figures. You can put them either here, standing in front, or I also saw some displays like this, but I will come to that later. Yeah. So now maybe no figures at all, so that we have more space to do this review properly. Okay, good. So in the front you can actually see here this beautiful front grille, nicely done, also with the big headlights. This license plate 1A100768, and there are some additional fog lights and so on. And this Mercedes-Benz logo, nicely done logo, yeah. And what we also have here are those flag poles with something red, which actually is there. Okay, so now let me tell you what is this. Yeah, so I checked many pictures, and now you see them 1, 2, 3. Okay, that here actually they sell it with those red flags, just you know to be on the safe side, because in many countries, and I think it's including Germany, those Nazi symbols are forbidden. After the World War II, it's just not possible to use them anymore. If you use them, then you actually commit a crime. Yeah, you can be prosecuted. I don't know what. But of course, if you want to be authentic, and there are many like movies and in museums and so on, you can still use it. So there are exceptions. And of course, I'm not promoting anything here. Yeah? This is purely from like a history point of view. So here I actually had to reprint them with the real thing. Yes. Okay, then let's go to the next thing, which is actually the engine compartment. And here, okay, so here should be the engine, and a good thing about this one that you can actually open it. So let me try. Okay, this is a beautiful feature of this model, that you can really see what is inside. Yeah, so this one can be open. Here's a spare tire, very nicely done. Yeah, this rubber is solid, really nice. And the only issue that is if you want to again close this, yeah, then you are running into troubles. Yeah? I previously tried before I made this video, and actually you can do this, but then there's this spare tire, so you need to really push it down a bit, and I'm always afraid, like, will I scratch it or not? Yeah, so it's good to a little bit bend this spare tire. After you bend it, then you can pull down again the hood here. Okay, so that's very nice. And then I was actually surprised when I received this model, yeah? So dear guys, actually we had those stickers here which are indicating somehow that actually it was never fully opened, never fully displayed, and oh, how can I remove it now? Maybe my favorite tool. Okay, so now let me remove it gently. Because on this model you can actually open all the doors, and this is why I was bidding on this one and not the MGC. Yeah, now I remember, it's MGC, model car group. Yeah, so that's the abbreviation here. Also here the trunk. So here again it looks like nobody ever opened it. It's factory sealed. Unbelievable. I was lucky, yeah. And I'm so happy that I have it now, because it's really it's a part of my collection. Yeah, so as you know, Mercedes-Benz was really producing a lot of different cars, and this one was one of the most significant ones. And since I have already the whole collection, I'm missing this one. Okay, good. So now when we have everything, all the stickers down, I think it's only time to show you here how we can open the doors. Yeah, so it's really a strange thing. Yeah, so you can either open the front door, or you can open the door just behind, but both of them at the same time, it's somehow it's I have never seen something like this. Yeah? So I know the suicide doors from Rolls-Royce, when you open them the exact opposite way, yeah? So that you have a lot of space here in the middle. But here it's somehow strange. So if somebody wants to enter the car here at the same time here, then both of them actually have a limited space. I have never seen that the doors would be both attached to the big column here. Something really unexpected. Yeah, so then another thing, we actually have three rows of seats. Somewhere I was reading like this should be for seven people, yeah, including the driver. But look at that. Yeah, so we actually have here 1, 2, 3, 4, and here I don't think that this is for 3 adults. Yeah, it's maybe for one very fat guy or 2 normal persons. Yeah, and there is no armrest in the middle, so here I consider those 2 seats most comfortable because you have the armrest and everything like that. Yeah, but as I said, I don't think that this car is suitable for 7. So again, I will also open it here, the door, and carefully, of course, yeah, and also here. Good, good. So just let me show you also the steering wheel, how it's actually done here. And I mean, it's pretty nice, yeah, so very nicely done. Also the interior here, like, I don't know, the handle here, this is to close the windows. And actually, you see that the windows are here on the first door. The second door actually lacks of any windows. Same here. And then we have this mechanism. So this is the roof, which can be folded, unfolded. And actually now it's in this state when it's fully down, folded down. Yeah. So that's also something to mention here. Okay, so then I think that's it from the interior point of view. Really impressive. Now I also want to check here this. Oh, actually, can I do that? How? I don't want to break anything again. Okay, so it's very limited how much you can open this one, and actually nothing is inside, but there is carpeting. Wow, I'm impressed. Yeah? So there is a little bit of carpeting on the bottom of this trunk, and yeah, now I will just close it. Yeah, so it makes no sense to put anything there. And we have here the brake lights, turn indicators. Here we have the reverse light, which is only on one side. Of course it is. And then what is this? Guys, I don't know what is this. So it's definitely not exhaust. The exhausts are somewhere here. So this gray pipe, I have no idea what this gray pipe is for. It looks like on some fire engine to attach a hose, and I don't know. I don't really know. And probably on the real car there was also a compartment here. You can't really open this one, but it's nicely decorated. Yeah, so this car, I mean, it's really beautiful. One more time, have a look here. So gauges, clusters, and we have the transmission. Yeah, so it was of course not automatic. It was fully manual transmission, and the steering wheel, it was fully metallic. It looks like, with this Mercedes-Benz in the middle. And yeah, so actually in the past, you know that in 1938 and 39 probably there was not so much plastic anywhere. I'm always wondering how people were living without plastic everywhere. Yeah, so now can you imagine your car without plastic, just using metal, wood, leather, and that's it? Maybe only rubber here, yeah, on the wheels, but that's it. No more plastic, and it's incredible. Maybe a little bit rusty, but I love this idea. Yeah, so let's go back to the roots. I would also prefer when there is no more plastic material used, but unfortunately, it's the cheapest way how to produce things. So this is now why we produce millions of cars every year. And during this era, when they didn't use plastic, it was only, I don't know, of those maybe 70 pieces. Yeah, so not really something cheap to produce. Okay, good. So now I will close all the doors, and I want to do it really carefully. I want to put the driver on the driver's seat now. So again, maybe with the doors open first. Yeah, so I will push him a bit inside. Okay. Does he really sit there? No, it looks like it's not really perfect. Yeah, so his hands of course are there, but he's not really fully sitting on the seat. I will need to push him a bit down, but then maybe I will break the steering wheel. This is something I don't want to do. Yeah, so I will just close the door now. And what I can also do now is really to use some of the soldiers I previously showed you and put them here. So we actually now can compare. Yeah? So the quality also of the soldiers that were attached to this model to the quality I have with soldiers I bought from Joy Toy. So let me just use a couple of them here, just to show you and compare the quality. And maybe I can also try to fit some of those soldiers into the car. So if I just, for example, this one, this is my favorite with the machine gun. He would probably not fit there because, it's somehow problematic. Maybe I can try later, but not now during the shooting of this video, because you know that it's somehow pretty difficult. But this one has no weapons. Oh, you can stand here, don't move, please. Okay, so once again, another attempt. Actually, because of the armrests, he doesn't fit, so maybe here space in the fat seat, as I call it. No, also it's somehow not possible, yeah, so I don't know, either I would need to somehow cut the legs of those soldiers to fit them in the car, or I don't know what else I can really do, yeah, so maybe he can also be standing there. Let me try this. Definitely not in the middle. Oh, like this maybe. Yeah. And then those two would be standing here. Okay. What about this one? No, I think I will keep this one outside, yeah. Okay, so it would be something like that. Good. So then now I think that's it. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed my new model in my collection. Of course, I will need to do some adjustment as I described, and later I will also receive this Mercedes-Benz 770K, the long limousine, also from the same era, so I'm quite wondering what it will look like. So you can stay touch. I will definitely review also the second one. I don't have it yet, but later I can also compare them. So thanks again for watching, and now only time for the final rating of this Mercedes-Benz G4 Ultimate Nazi Machine. Thank you and bye bye.